Let's talk about the table element. It's this one that looks like a spreadsheet. You can select it by pressing Shift-T, and you can also click the Learn More to open the web documentation about it. Let's place a table on the screen. Tables, the most common way a table is used is that it's bound to a database table. So it's linked and it's a way to show and edit records on that selected table. To configure that connection, you're going to use the no-code interface. On this project, I have a contacts table with name, email, and favorite color. I'm not using this table here, so I'm just going to delete it because it gets in the way. And I have some bogus data here regarding contacts. So let me show you how to display that using a table. Click No Code, select the table you want, and select which columns do you want to show. Now, the table is linked to the database table, and changes to the items here will be saved into the database table as well. You can see that there are many properties regarding the appearance of the table. You can select header colors, alignment, how each line should be displayed. There's you can make this your own. But two very useful properties is the editable data and column resize. So let's select column resize. I think it's always a good thing to do, just let the user resize column. Because then the user will be able to come here and just resize it. And editable data means that the user can double click and edit the records here instead of just displaying records. Let me show you how that works in practice. Now that I have both selected, I can switch to play mode. So just show you resizing. There's a typo in my name here. I'm going to fix that. And then now that has been saved to the database. If we go back and select, then we can see that it was saved. I think that tables work better in larger screens, such as a tablet and a desktop, instead of working on, for example, a mobile phone. So to each their own, you should design and work with a UX designer to see the best case for your app. But personally, I think a table is wonderful on landscape, large screen applications. So you can also, just to show you, if we disable the editable data and go back into play mode, even though we can still resize the column, we can no longer edit. We can select records, but we can't edit them. And you might be asking, okay, why you would like to show records but not edit them? That's because there's lots of low-code actions related to tables. So you can come to the low-code editor just to show you, select the table category, and you can see different actions. For example, you can pass a list of records to show, get the last selected item, reset and refresh and sort the table. There are options there. So the table can be used kind of like a multi-line layout if you want. It's a very easy way to display a list of records. Usually you'd use a layout with multi-line set to on and then place fields inside the layout to display a list of records. In some cases, just using a table element is much faster and more useful. I hope you enjoyed the table element. If you need any help with it, reach out to us at forum.apply.io and tell us how you are using tables in your app.